Well, we met at Manatee High School. Um, a day after school.
And my friend and I, we were walking, which was his friend also. So she went and gave him a hug, and I was like, well, I need a hug too. And then he came and gave me a hug.
And I think that's the first day I met her.
And then the rest was history. It just clicked.
We became really good friends, hanging out all the time, doing homework together. And she was very smart. She basically had all I wanted from a girl. And what mostly attracted me to her was the fact that she was not one of those out there all the time. She only had to go to school and come back home. She was like a daddy's little girl. So to me, that was really attractive.
What attracted me to him was he was so different than everybody else that I've known. He was sweet and caring, and he had that boyish smile that whenever he smiled, he would just make everybody want to smile too.
Our first date was at the movies.
It wasn't really a first date, it was just like us hanging out as friends.
It was on Thanksgiving. I invited her and her sister out. We went to the movies. And as we were at the movies,
We kissed.
and from then,
Everything changed from that point on.
friendship became into something else.
Nothing else mattered. It was just like it was meant to be.
Our family always go out of town every year,
We went on a trip to Key West with me, him, and his family.
and as we were out there, it was the best time of her life
It
because
was the first time my daddy ever let me out of his sight for like a whole weekend.
that was amazing because we had fun, and my family were happy that we had her around.
They all seemed to like me, and they were pretty cool people. So then, every year we just made it a tradition.
The day I proposed, I was
An actual shock to me because I was not expecting that.
I was nervous. Like telling the truth, I was really not there. Really,
It was at church. I believe it was. Yeah, it was actually literally after midnight on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
I mean, I planned it. I wanted to do it that day. Everything that I planned didn't happen the way I planned it.
And everybody catched on to what was going on but me.
So I did it anyway. I went up there, shaking, but yet I grabbed my mic and say what I had to say. Yeah.
All I remember was people screaming behind me, and I looked in and I was like, why are you guys screaming? And when I turned around, he was down on one knee.
And proposed. It was amazing.
And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know what to say. I was so shaky.
The day of the wedding, I was also nervous. I was waiting. She was late.
I'm the bride, so I was making a fashionable entrance, of course. That's my date.
I was wondering where she was at. It's about time, I mean, I even thought that she wasn't coming anymore, but she actually came, and wedding started late. People got mad.
But everything else went so perfect. It was better than I thought in my mind. I was expecting something to go wrong, but everything went so perfect. It was just like this little fairy tale. After seeing a movie and everything, it was so nice. It was a good day.
There were so many people at the reception. I didn't expect to see so many people because the time we got there, I didn't see so many cars outside, maybe because it was dark. But when I got in the room to do our first dance, I looked around, I see people here, people there. Oh my God. Yes, we sent a lot of invitations out, but many of them said they wouldn't be able to come. And we had so many people in there, we didn't even know half of them. But yeah, we were thankful, and it was great. We danced, we enjoyed the moment.
Well, the reception, I don't really remember much except for people wanting to take pictures. That's all I remember doing. There wasn't enough for me to go around. It was just like, oh, let's take a picture over here, let's take a picture over there. I didn't even get to eat the food because I was busy taking pictures and everything. But it was, it was better than I had in mind. It was so much fun. And our dance was amazing. I didn't think I was going to pull that off, but I did, and it turned out great. In my opinion, at least. I think it turned out great.
Right after the wedding, we had to fly to Europe.
I'm glad I went with his idea.
It was a long trip.
But I'm actually glad we went there because the place was so romantic and it was nice.
It was great. We enjoyed it.
It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I mean, I'm from the Caribbean. I see beaches all the time and everything.
And we went to a cruise. We went to Italy. We went to Spain. We went to um, some other names that I've never seen before, but it's around the area.
And I'm so thankful for that. It was so beautiful.
Baby, I want to tell you that you're the best thing that could ever happen to me. Yes, we've had our disagreements, but without you, I can admit to you that I wouldn't be able to make it where I am right now and who I am today. I wouldn't be there if you weren't around. So since we met and we've been working together in everything, my life has changed, and I wouldn't want to change that. I wouldn't want to have it any other way. So I want to thank you for being part of my life and letting me know that I really do love you.
Well, I know I can be a handful sometimes, but you always seem to put up with me, so that's always a good thing. I didn't just marry a guy, I married my best friend, and I married somebody that's always going to be there for me no matter what. And I know no matter what happened, I can always come to you, and even if it's bad, you always make it feel like, oh, it's going to be better, and you always find a way to fix it. Even, yeah, you do fix everything, kind of. You just have a way of making everything seem okay, like everything's gonna be okay. And I'm just, I feel lucky because I didn't just marry a guy, I married my best friend. And not many people can say that, but I really do feel blessed to be your wife.
I want to thank our family, my family and her family, for being there for us, for helping us with most of the stuff to make the wedding what it was.
In the wedding party, you guys look awesome.
And I also want to thank our friends from school, family, from Facebook, from work, for being there at the wedding.
We want to thank the wedding coordinator for coordinating the wedding and the decorator for making our dream come true.
We also want to thank the whole church, everyone at the church for doing, you guys know what you did. And it was great. We love you guys, and also want to tell you that you did a great job, especially Claudine. She had done, well, you did so much. We appreciate it. We are thankful. You didn't even attend the wedding just to make us happy or enjoy the moment. We want to thank you for that.
And the pastor for making a ceremony what it was.
And Gathamek, thank you guys for singing at the wedding. I didn't expect it, but it was a last minute thing. I know one of you was in pain, and I want to thank you. Thanks a lot. It meant so much to me.
And the videographer and the photographer for taking pictures and making the videos.
And I want to thank Mrs. Chowie for helping us with the preparation and teaching the kids how to dance, and the kids as well. We want to thank you for doing so much, giving us your time, and it was special. Thank you. I love you, baby.
Love you too.